like I didn't want to call it out, but you know, when she took money from Jen and then she tossed Jen to the curb like a fucking just a piece of meat, and then I asked her like, what happened with Jen, right? Like, why did you stop talking to Jen? Jen literally put out you spent like $3,000. You spent $3,000 on her credit card, and Jen's struggling. She's her, her boyfriend's fucking doing like psycho shit, and she's not sure where she's gonna live. She's worried about money and everything, and you just use her credit card for thousands of dollars for your show, right? And so none of this makes fucking sense. This is Jen, and I thought Jen was just, and that's also what I don't understand. Laura, all the shit is weird. Like Laura just like took over the apartment for a friend who I know nothing about, the friend who I thought was a Scientologist, like the apartment she lives in. Her cell phones are not in her phone number. Her cell phones are not in her name. And so now if I go to jail, you guys have this information so that so you guys can't be fooled, right? Okay. So, Jen, I thought Jen became her friend from watching YouTube, right? I thought she had become Jen's friend from watching YouTube. And yeah, I thought Jen had become her friend from like watching YouTube or being a fan or something. But what's weird is that Laura has used her address for the last 5 years. The last 5 years, Laura's address has been Jen's address, which is odd to me. The people she's associated with are trying to put me in jail, so I'd be an idiot to not do it. She didn't file the LVC thing. She hasn't filed one single police report. She hasn't sat down to do anything at all. And so Jen, and then like all of a sudden she got in a fight with Jen, and then her and Jen weren't friends, and she blamed it on Jen, right? And so I tried to call Jen to be like, yo, what's going on? Like, did Laura pay you back? Oh, and so Pup Groover gave her $3,000. All right. And for all her merch. So it's all her merch. It's all self-branded. It's all about promoting herself. Not promoting it's a cult or nothing. It's just LaraFM. LaraFM. Let's talk about LaraFM. 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 No, Laura has a thing that she's just like expects people to do everything for her. And so I'm going to tell you about Ashley too, because I love Ashley, and Laura's taking advantage of Ashley. So I'm getting to that here in a bit. Okay. I'm going to get to that because I'm telling everything in case I end up in jail. And then something happens to me in jail. So you guys know every fucking detail, okay? And I consider Ashley a friend, and I consider Chi a friend, and Laura has used a lot of people to work and promote her shows. That's all she cares about. She only cares about her shows, and these people. She talks shit about everybody. She's not all loving and caring like she fucking comes off on her things. She talks shit about everybody. Okay? CMOCW will always be a cause. Be at cause. And so talk shit about everybody. Talk shit about Streets and Jessica. Talk streets about Danny and Leah. Talk shit about everybody. And she, Ashley just slaves away and does everything for fucking Laura. Everything. At night, Laura makes her rub her feet, right? And numerous times I tried to stop that. Like, no, don't fucking, you do something for Ashley, Laura. Well, why are you fighting with me? You're, for free. Absolutely. When they're doing the artology, Ashley holds a camera for her. She's basically like her own camera thing. Uh, Laura says things like to her like, "Oh, you need to exercise." She did the same thing to me. What she's doing to Ashley. Okay, and I'm just saying this, man, because I fucking care about Ashley, but Ashley had a breakdown. Okay, and Laura drove her to a breakdown. And I fucking love Ashley, and I just can't not say that, right? Because Ashley's being used too. Um, and Ashley was pulling her hair out. And I hate to say that out loud, but I have to say it because at this point, Laura's using her, and then blamed Ashley for it. And Ashley, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but it's I don't want you to go through the same shit. I don't want you to go through the same shit, man. And you deserve better than that. Um, and so Ashley had a breakdown, man, and I felt horrible for her. And Laura tried to make everyone. She said, you know, she tried to make everybody go against me, and Ashley's not safe with all those people, and she knows it. She knows that she's not safe. Yeah, so Laura will pay for her Uber home, which is a couple blocks away. Um, yeah, it's kind of fucking crazy. But she talks about, oh, you should be exercising. What Laura does is make these little comments like, oh, your belly's a little big. You're never gonna work on it. Um, yeah, what Laura does is just offer Ubers and food for people. That's how she controls people, right? Um, yeah, and watch her kick Ashley to the curb. She kicked everybody else